How many of you have heard of the sport trampoline and tumbling? Well, if you haven't, it's kind of under the umbrella of gymnastics, which is very televised during the Olympics. So, as a TNT coach, I was an athlete for 8 years. So today I will be explaining the 3 different events that make up trampoline and tumbling, which are trampoline, rod floor, and double many. So hopefully after this speech, you'll be enticed to kind of try it out. So first thing I'm going to explain is the rod floor. Now this is different from what we see on TV during the Olympics for gymnastics because their floor is big and square. But what the difference is our floor is a lot longer and it's really skinny. So you can see in this picture there's 2 floors. And the long blue floor has to be about 100 feet long because our athletes have to do about 8 skills all the way down the center of the floor to get a score. And there's a landing area. So there's a line down the middle of it that lets the athletes know that if they're going down the line, they're good, they're in the middle. But if they're not, they need to get towards the middle because they might go off the floor. So again, they need 8 skills to get credit for a complete pass. And yeah, moving on, the second event is trampoline. Now, a lot of people have heard of trampolines. You may even have one in your backyard, but these are way, way different. So the trampolines we usually see in backyards are black beds, and they're really not that bouncy. So ours are different, and they are white beds, and they're rectangular in shape rather than backyard trampolines, which are circles. And these beds are white and have red lines in them, so has a red box right here and an X in the middle. So the athletes know to stay on the X to try and stay in the box during their pass. And unlike floor, they need 10 skills, so back flips, front flips, doubles, lots of twisting. They need 10 skills to get a full pass. And in the picture shown, there is multiple trampolines together, and they're in ground, so they're actually sitting in the ground. But they can be above ground, which means you see the whole thing, the legs of the trampoline. So it can be either one. It can be in ground or above ground, like regular backyard trampolines, which is very cool. Lastly is double many, which a lot of people have not heard of, but it's not that far off from our trampolines. So right here is the actual double many part. And if you notice, it's a white bed. It looks exactly like the trampolines. The only difference is it's a little bit skinnier and the front part of it is inclined. So you only need 2 skills to get a complete score on this apparatus. So what they'll do is they'll hurdle on, like you see for track and field, hurdle on, jump here, and they have to do a skill from the inclined part to the flat part. And then they have to do another skill from the flat part to the landing area. So they only need 2 skills, and the landing area is red, yellow, and blue. The goal is to land in the red. If you land in the yellow, you get a couple points off your score. If you land in the blue, you get a lot of points off your score. So that is double many. Now, today I have explained the 3 events in trampoline and tumbling, which are trampoline, rod floor, and double many. And I, as a trampoline coach, would encourage you, if you're interested in the speech and one of these events really drew you in, I would recommend going to any of the local gyms and trying out for the team.